Hi everybody, this is my first video. I've been sick with the flu. Forgive me if I start coughing. I've just gone for weeks now without making a video, and I really wanted to get back to doing some art, so I figured I would video it. But I wanted to show you some things I got, right? This is from Laura Brown Usher from LeRez. I have some most wonderful, these are like chipped blue glass. They look more like little stones, but they're chipped blue glass. Very beautiful. Some small ones. I got 2 bags of them. And she sent me 2 bags of the big chipped blue glass. Let me take it out, see if you can see it better. These are just beautiful. Look at that, right? Really pretty. So I got that, and this is, I love this container now. She says that she don't know if she's going to keep these containers or change it to something different. This is called Under the Sea Blue Fine Glitter. And I wanted to show you this. This top comes off like that. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous, right? Can you see that? I can't wait to try all of these. Actually, it's like I want to try them all at once, but I know I can't. So I really needed some white. Some Angel White is my favorite white by LeRez, okay? By anybody. My favorite white is LeRez Angel White Paste. I've always loved it, and I love that they have it in the bigger jars now. So I ordered this for the first time, getting it in a bigger jar. It was really awesome. I got some Dusty Teal. I had not tried it before, and I really wanted to try it. So that's really... It's a nice color in there. It's a nice color. It's almost like a, I wish I could pour it out to show you. It's almost like a greenish, golden greenish teal. I can't tell you the exact colors that are in it though, because I am not the person that made it. These are made by Susanna Danks in Australia. And the person I get them from is from Laura Brown Usher. Now, that's from Laura's Art Corner on Facebook. She is the one that sells them for the United States so that we don't have to pay all that money in shipping and handling. And so, you know, if you haven't tried LeRez, really, it was my first ones I ever tried in all of the pigments. I think actually the first name brand first I ever tried was something off of eBay that has no name or whatever. I still got some little packets of all that around here. But the first name brand that I ever tried that I really fell in love with was LeRez. And I'm still in love with it. And I haven't gotten all of theirs yet because I just haven't had the money to get it. That's why. Otherwise, I think I would have every color that they have. But she sent me some other stuff as well. Oh. Here we go. This is my other new one. It's a turquoise blue paste from LeRez. Now, this is a smaller one, but it's really nice. So I'll tell you in a minute what I'm going to try to do. But this is something here called Blue Lake. I thought it said cake at first, so her and I was going back and forth on Messenger. Cake, lake, cake, lake. It was kind of funny. But, yeah, I guess you had to be there. So I don't know if you can really like see this color down in there, but it looks awesome. And what I come to find out is that this is not one that you can necessarily order because this was out of her stash that she gifted me with. Apparently it was one that is either no longer available or was turned into another. Already getting paint all over me. Look at that. Paste all over me. It was turned into another color. Apparently, maybe something added to it or took from it or, you know, whatever like that and designed into another color. But I'm loving it the way it is. I can't wait to try it. And this is a new color that they have that's called Azure. Oh, excuse me, y'all. And then Blue Diamond. So the Azure, the Blue Diamond, these are all new for me. I haven't tried them yet. And I really can't wait. Now, to let you know, I've got this paste all over me. Oh my goodness, I didn't know I had it like that. Well, I do have it all over me. That's not abnormal for me. It's just not. I'm a very messy artist, but I did put some white down. We're starting off with white. Don't know how long it'll stay that way. However, we're not working with all of them today, but I am going to try to work with the Blue Lake and the turquoise blue pigment paste, and definitely with the Angel White. And I may or may not use a little bit of Bombay Teal ink in it, because I like to have tints, and that's the kind of tint that that's what I use for tints. Now these right here is what I'm going to work on today. Is this. This was sent to me by a friend named Doug Fair. This is out of Fort Walton Beach, Florida. And he sent these really beautiful big shells, right? So I took these smaller ones out of it, just these three, because I have a bag of small shells that came from somewhere else that I may or may not put a few of around it. And he sent me the sand from the actual beach itself. So I'm going to put a little bit of this sand in here, and then I'm going to try to do some water, like a beach scene. And this fish he sent me, which is kind of cool. It's like a metal fish, and it already has this here on the back. So I guess he got it from the market, or either that's just where it was made. Anyway, so this is what he had sent me, and he supports my channel sometimes. He gives donations, and I'm so thankful. And I was really thankful for this. I was very, very excited when I had gotten this. So I'm going to try to work on this today. If y'all give me a few minutes, I'm going to go ahead and start my stuff, get my colors ready, get my epoxy ready, and try to clean up a little bit, put some gloves on, and I'll be right back. Oh yeah, guys, definitely. I want to thank everybody that has donated to me for April. Always, my sponsor, Kim. Mr. Doug Fair, thank you so very much. And Doris sent me a wonderful gift. Doris sent me a, hold on just a minute, let me show you. Doris sent me a scale to help me when when I'm able to sell something. There you go. Thank you, Doris. I appreciate that so, so much. And also, Miss Cindy Stevens, thank you. Oh, my goodness, thank you for the chair. Y'all, she gave me a chair. Sent me a wonderful brand new chair. It was awesome. So I was able to put it together myself. Took me a little while, and it was a bit of work, but I did it. And I put it together, and it is awesome. It feels wonderful. Now, the table I'm on tonight. Oh, let me tell you about the table. Well, the other one that had a dip in the middle finally broke, okay? So I found this one to use. It's a craft table, but it's not very sturdy. It's got wheels all up under it, and it moves a lot. So if you see, it like really moves and really wobbles a lot. So if you see movement, wobbling, whatever you see on here, know that it is not you, it is not the camera, it is the table, okay? But this is what I've got to work with until when I'm able. I will get the finances together and get one made. I have a friend that will make me one that owns a sawmill and lumber yard. And they will make me one for like $150, a really good table, which is really, really big for what I asked for, because I asked them, I priced how much I could try to get one made the way I really would like it made, at least for the most part. And so they give me a price of something between, actually it was between like $120 and $150. So I'm really, really trying to work on doing that pretty soon. Anyways, give me another minute. I'm almost ready. Okay, so I've never done this with the sand, but I want to try something. I do have, this is 3M high strength 90. What it is a contact adhesive. So I'm going to be spraying it. I got to stand up because I'm going to be spraying this and pouring some sand on it and see how it does right in front of y'all because I've never done it before. So we're going to see how this works, okay? I'll let y'all know exactly how it's working in just a moment. I should do this. Let me do this in a cup here. And what I'm going to do is whatever is, I did that kind of thick. I hope it works. Might have to give it a few minutes to dry, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Because whatever comes off of it, I'll put back into the bag of sand. Of course, we don't want to waste none. So, let's dump that off and see how that did. Well, let me see here. Let me get a stick to work with. Let's see what we do with not that stick, an older stick. Okay, an older stick here. Let's see how, yeah, there we go. Let's mash that down a little bit. Ooh, it's got a smell to it. Let's see if we can get a little bit more of the sand on it. Which, it being unlevel like that is okay with me because we're going to try to put a few, we want it to look as natural as possible. And I'm thinking we're going to try to put a few, like I showed you before, a few of these shells on here. Right, so I want to see. If this doesn't work that good, I do have some Mod Podge, and I might try it. So let's give this a minute. See how it dries, see how it works. Yeah, I didn't even read the directions, right? Okay. So, glasses and directions. Let me tell you what the directions say, you guys. Shake can before using. I forgot to shake. Select spray pattern. We'll be turning spray tip to the desired setting. Hold the can 4 to 6 inches away from the surface. Let me see. Allow adhesive to dry until tacky, and then apply sufficient pressure to ensure complete contact. Okay. If the adhesive is tacky and does not transfer to your, it does not transfer to your skin. I got some on my skin, but I'm going to put some alcohol, see if I can get it off. Because I'm going to have to put gloves on. So yeah, I got to get that off. Not recommended, twin surface bonding, spray both surfaces. Okay. All right, this should be okay. So, putting that to the side. I'm going to give this a few minutes, you guys, because no, I didn't shake it. So, my bad. I know usually you're supposed to shake everything. I guess I'm excited to try it, right? But, so, I'll do it like that for now. And let me shake it and try a little bit over this and see how that'll do. I'm over here shaking it. Okay. And there goes sand. There we go. Make a big mess. Y'all know I like to make messes anyway, so it's okay. Well, all right, I'm going to put y'all on hold for a few minutes, and I'm going to see if I can get up this extra sand from around here and see what happens. Be back in a few. Okay, guys, so I decided I don't want to spray any more of that for now. Yeah, it makes too much of a mess of what I want to really work on cleaning up. So I'm going to attempt to do some Mod Podge over it. It gave a really rough surface kind of thing, the way that it dried, and I'm okay with that because it actually looks a little bit more, to me, it looks a little bit more natural than it does. I mean, on, I don't know about your beaches, but I'm here in Georgia, and in Georgia and like South Carolina, even Florida, places I've been, Virginia, the beaches is not, when you walk out, is not like really even toned, and the sand is not real smooth and even. It's, you know, different levels in different areas. So I thought I would go ahead and do some Mod Podge over this and put some more sand down, and let's see what happens. And then we'll work on doing a little bit of epoxy resin over it, okay? So, yeah, I'm putting it on kind of thick, so it's going to take a few minutes for it to dry, but you guys will be on hold anyway, so. All right, there we go. And this is an old brush, but it's not hard to clean it actually if you just put it in water right away, which is what I'm doing. And then I'll rinse it out with some hot water, and it usually comes out pretty good for me. But yeah. So I'm going to put this textured area here. I also went on the back and taped the back, so I didn't want the resin and stuff to get all over the back. Now, I'll go ahead and put this on here. I know it's going to take it a few minutes to dry anyway, but I'm okay with that. So you guys get to see me trying something I've never tried before. This is new for me, and we'll get to see together what happens, whether it works or fails or what. But yeah. So I really didn't care for what the spray was doing on this piece. I think I want to use the spray for something else I have in mind, which is what I actually bought it for. But for this piece, yeah, I think I just wanted to do the Mod Podge. But I did leave the part on there that went on there with the spray. So. Oh yeah, very textured. I'm all right with that. And I love texture, you guys. If you know anything about my art, you know I love texture. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how this is going to dry and how this is going to do. And then we'll get on with something else. Also, I think I'm going to go ahead and, while I've got this Mod Podge out, wasn't thinking about it before, but I just thought about it. Paper towel. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and see where I want to put these shells I've got. I've only got the 3 out that he had given me because I didn't want no real gigantic ones. I wanted 3 nice ones just over here on the tail. I like that this is a fish. That's cool. So hopefully we're going to do it some justice and do a little bit of a beach scene on it. Now, let's see how that'll go. Okay. And I'll give these a few minutes to dry, but I'm not worried about these setting really good on here with this glue yet, because when I come in here with the epoxy resin, it's going to seal that in anyway. So you know, I really don't even have to use the glue. I just kind of put it on there to set it for a few minutes while the other stuff is setting. And they'll come back in a few minutes. We'll give that a little while to set and see how it goes. Got some more sand needed over here. Did I run out? Okay, we'll pick it up from the table. Put it right there. Got some more glue showing is what it is, and I know some sand can go on that. Okay. All right. So this is going to be it for a few minutes, you guys. See you in a few minutes again. So guys, while this is drying, I thought of something else that I wanted to do. I'm going to go ahead and put, this is just Brilliant Blue Artist Loft and Cerulean Blue. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Cerulean, right? Cerulean Blue. Anyway, it looks like more like turquoise to me, but so I'm going to paint this while this is drying a little bit to just to kind of get my colors and let me see a little bit of what I want to do. Also, because this is a metal pan, I just want to see if I can go ahead and give it something to grab a hold of when I'm doing the resin in it, you know. So, yeah. So it's not as slick and slippery and all that. So I'm going to just put a little bit of paint on here just to see how it goes. It had a beautiful gold looking rim to it, but I'm not so much worrying about that gold rim too much. I'm not sure that I even want it to have that when I'm done, you know. So I'm just not going to worry about that gold rim too much. Like I said, it's not what I'm going to be shooting for. So the sand from the Fort Walton Beach in Florida is pretty white. You know, it's pretty sand. And I got this back a little while ago, last month, but like you guys, I'm on my second round of having the flu. This is the second time I got it, and I got rid of it for about 2 weeks. And I went and did the show that I needed to do, and the art show. And man, I come back, and it wasn't 2 days that I was sick again. You know, and I said, oh no, this is not doing good. This is not what I want happening here. So, yeah, so I wasn't able to do any art for quite a while there. We're just going to see how this goes, and yeah, we're just going to kind of blend it out some. That's all. Just throwing enough on here to be able to get some, you know, get some substance on it and some color. It's not going to be that color anyway when I'm done, so that doesn't really matter too much. And there's still sand in it, but you know, there's sand in the bottom of the ocean, right? So the grittiness of it, the texture of it, I am truly all right with. Yes, I am, truly. So, okay. There we go. Put my brush in some water, wash it out good. I'll be back. So guys, I wanted to show you real quick. I have another little tray I found, another little metal tray. And over here on this one, while this is still drying, I want to put, now this is something I made. They're little glass beads, right? Little tiny glass beads. and I put gold glitter in with them. So what I'm going to try to do is see if I can get the glass beads on this area that I've got some glue on. Okay, this little area right in here that I've got the glue on, and see what happens with it. And that's going to be my little beach area over here in this one. It's kind of thick, so I'm taking my finger and spreading it out a little bit there. I also, the glass beads was clear. Let me show you what they are. Let me see, where do I have them? Okay, these glass beads I've had forever, and they came from Perfetto. Large glass beads is what it says. They're very, very small, actually. And they're kind of clearish with a hint of blue to them. So I never found anything to really use them in. And so the other day I decided to go ahead and try to color some of them and see if I could find some things to use them in. So while I was waiting on this to dry, I remembered I had this little tray. And I said, well, let me go ahead and color it a little bit because it's a metal tray just like the other one. And I said, let me go ahead and color it a little bit and see if I can do a beach scene. And before I started to pour the sand on, I was like, let me try that glass beads that I have colored. See how well they go. My cat is at the door over here by me, and he's whining because his girlfriend's outside. Also, there's a couple of birds at my bird feeder, and he's talking to them. So, I don't know if y'all hear him or not, but if you do, that's what it is. That's what's going on there. Okay. So this is going to be interesting, very interesting. Thought about putting some of these on this, but I want to keep this pure with the white sand and see how that does. All right, I think that's going to be it, y'all. I'm going to be back. I'm not going to pick up any other things to work with, but I'm sure I'm going to have enough resin left over to do at least these two. So here we go. I'll see you in a few minutes again. Okay, guys, what I decided to do was start with a little bit of quick coat that I have, Stone Coat Quick Coat, and I'm going to try to put this on here and give it a few minutes to dry, and because it don't take long. I'm not sure if I got enough or too much or what. Hopefully not too much. Hopefully enough. So we'll find out in a minute, right? Oops. It's hard to do because this dish is not flat. And yeah, I'm not used to doing this, so we'll see what happens here. Okay. I'm just really wanting it to coat it so that I can get it locked in good. Come back to that in a second. Let's try to see what we can do over here on this one. Now, I have not taped underneath this one, so I'm not sure how it's going to come out. I may go and tape it after this dries, though. We'll see. But I didn't do it only because I forgot, you guys, because it was kind of a last minute thing. So, we'll see in a few minutes. I do have a little bit left, so, yeah. I think I'll put a little bit of white in it. Bring it over and see what that does. Maybe, just maybe, we can get it to do a little shoreline thing. Let's see if I can get it out and get it done in time. Stir, stir, stir. This is the Angel White. So let's see if we get this like this, what happens. So on this one, ooh, those effects are crazy, y'all. On this one, it's not going to do like I thought that it would, but let me see something here. I think I tilted a little bit, huh? That's okay. You know what we can do with that? Mix a little bit of this in here real quick. Oops, messing up my cup. Let's see if I can get a little bit of that green in there. See what happens with that there. Okay. A little bit of the green. Y'all, I'm just doing whatever at this point in time, okay? So, bear with me. Because this stuff is going to dry in a second. Alright, well, that's going to be it for right now. That's going to be it for right now. I think on this one I might blow some of this back, but Yeah. All right. Well, it's burning up there a little bit, but that's okay. I still like it. We're still going to work with it, and we're still going to make it beautiful. Be back in just a minute. Okay, so guys, this is where I'm at. Now, this has dried. This was a quick coat epoxy by Stone Coat. But I don't have any more Stone Coat. What I have now is Pro Marine epoxy. So we're going to see a couple of things. We're going to see what I can do to try to make this all better, because some of this in here is very textured, because I actually burnt some of it also when heating it. But I'm okay with the texture, so we'll see. And then the other part we're going to see is if mixing these two epoxies is going to do okay. So, yeah, and my kitty is in the background hollering if y'all wonder what that is. So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we're just going to see what's what here. We'll see how it goes. He's making all kind of funny noises in the background. Okay. This is that blue, which it's Blue Lake. I told you I thought it was Blue Cake. So I want to see how it's going to do. And because I have to put it up on the sides like this, y'all, it's going to run down. It's just not going to do the way I want it to exactly, because it's not flat. But we'll see. Now, I put a pretty good bit of the Blue Lake in here, and it still seems like it's a little transparent. But that's okay, because we have a color in the background on here, so that shouldn't be too bad. So I'm going to bring it on around here. It's really a pretty color, though. Let me see if I can get it up in here. I'm glad I went ahead and painted these a little bit with some acrylic paint, you know, before I started with all this, so that it would have something for these transparent colors. Okay, I'm going to bring this on around here. My cat is talking. I don't know if you could hear him. He's like trying to talk to the birds out there. He's having a bit of a time today communicating with the birds. And I did have a little bit that I threw in here of the Dusty Teal by LeRez. And I just wanted to see what it'll do. just a little bit. I'm going to add some more of this through here. Yeah, just a little tiny bit of this dusty teal through here. Let's see what it does. And then we've got the Bombay teal. I want to run down here. Let me see what this does. I don't know what's going on here, but we're going to see. Okay. All right. I'll go ahead and put a line of the white down here on there. I'll run some through here. Excuse me, y'all. Well, I like what's going on, to be honest. I really do. I like what's going on. Now, it's still very gritty because of the sand and stuff that I had put in there and I just let stay. So that's really very, very pretty. I do want another row of white through here. Let me see what I can get that to do. Okay. It comes back down. Let's see how it does. Okay, it looks very pretty to me. I'm going to turn it around so you can see what it looks like from that side. Once it cures, I think it's going to be great. Like I said, it's going to move around some. Yeah, because this table is not a good table, and it's crazy. But this here doesn't look too bad either. Let me see if I can lift it to where you can see it. So that's going to be it for now, you guys. That is my my experiment with mixing the epoxies, also with trying to do the sand. I think that next time I will just do the Mod Podge and do the sand over it and let it dry first before I do anything else, and then knock off all the excess sand. So that's my thing for that. And I had put some of this blue glass over here. I don't know if I had told y'all. Woo! Whoops. Okay. I put some of this blue glass over here, chip glass that was given to me. I wiped this off with some alcohol by Laura Usher. And so if you want to see the products that I used, I'll try to make sure that I put the LeRez down in the description. I'll try to make sure that I put the LeRez link in there so that you can go and find it. But if you're on Facebook, it's really easy. Just go to Laura's Art Corner. Okay, and so that's about it for you today, you guys. I hope that you'll hit that like button and subscribe, and you'll see more of my crazy stuff. Yeah, I've got a lot of things coming up that I want to try to do, and I definitely want to do some more geodes. I love my geodes. I've done them quite a bit, and I've got a couple of new ones coming up I want to work on. So that has a lot to do with all this blue stuff that you see that over there that I was showing you. So keep coming back, man. Show somebody some love out there. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. And make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe. Excuse me. Please excuse me. And so if you'd like to donate to the channel, I'll have the link for that up there where you can donate to PayPal or sponsor the channel. If you want to send something like he did to be able to see what I do with it, you're more than welcome, and I'll have an address up for that. So until then, peace. Love you guys. Later.